Tom Holland kind of spoke with IGN about the Uncharted movie. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Uncharted movie is still real, still being made. It's actually about to begin production now. But yeah, so Tom Holland kind of spoke to IGN, and he got posed with the question, what is going to make this Uncharted movie better than all, like what's going to make it better than what this movie being better than any other video game movie that's come out. And Tom Holland basically states that, and I'm not quoting him verbatim, but he basically states because this movie is going to be a prequel to Uncharted, it'll be like the movie will have some references to the game, which will, make the fans happy because then they can be like, oh, I know this moment, I know that moment, or like, oh, I can see how this ties into there. And then for people that have never seen any Uncharted, they can come in and have an enjoyable experience. And after hearing that, I think about the Sonic movie, and I said, Sonic really doesn't have an origin story. Sonic really doesn't have like a genuine actual story unless you want to like go to Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure 2. But even then, that doesn't really have an origin story. It's just literally Sonic put into a fucking city, and then he's just running around and at a mystic location and, ends up at a military base, and then finally he ends up in space falling through Earth and shit, with 7 Chaos Emeralds and his best friend, which loses amnesia or gains amnesia. So, and it's just so interesting because I'm like, I think I could see the appeal. Also, Detective Pikachu, that did well because it's not really Ash's Pikachu. It's just a regular fucking Pikachu.
Right.
And I think one of the biggest appeals to Detective Pikachu was the fact that we all have seen at least the first season of Pokemon. And we all pretty much remember the episode when Meowth talked about how he learned how to speak English to impress another female Meowth. So, for Pokemon fans, we were all interested in knowing how can a Pikachu talk? Did a Pikachu do the same thing that Meowth did? Just, go to the movies and learn how to speak?
Meowth.
There you go. And for those that don't really know about Pikachu, but they, heard about Pokemon and, everybody knows Pikachu from Pokemon, but they don't know Ash's Pikachu. They figure, oh, we can go watch this, and there's no origin story to realize in that shit. So I'm like, I could see how these two did well. Even the World of Warcraft movie, like, it's granted they kind of fucked up with the stories of the orcs and the humans and all that stuff, but once again, there was no origin story to that. It was just, put in here, something happens, bada bing, bada boom. So I can see Tom's point. I can see, him making a case in that, where it's just like a lot of these video game movies tried to start like how a video game would start. And then they would pick and choose which parts they thought was important for the movie, not knowing for the fact that as, gamers and fans of the movie, there are certain, or like gamers and fans of the game, there's certain things that we'll like and we were expecting for it to be in a movie. And if it's not there, then it doesn't meet our expectations. So, what do you think, Gamer Composer?
I don't give a fuck about any video game movie ever need to be made again.
That's never going to stop, though.
Don't give a shit. It's my opinion. Don't give a shit.
Damn.
I don't think there's going to be a video game movie that makes sense to adapt ever. I think Detective Pikachu worked because, like you said, it didn't need an origin and all the other stuff. But this shit is not for me, so I don't really give a fuck. I only supported Sonic because you love it, you wanted to do the show, and I kind of was curious to see if it was going to suck because they did decide to redesign the character, and that's honestly the 3 reasons. If we weren't even doing the show, I really don't even know if I was going to watch the fucking movie. I could have saved my money. So I don't really give a shit. I vote with my wallet a lot. I still haven't seen the latest Tomb Raider, probably because it doesn't look like fucking Tomb Raider to me. And as long as they keep fucking it up, I'm going to just keep my money in my pocket. I support the industry by playing for games that I feel are doing right by the people who want to play them. And I feel like if you people just got off your fucking lazy asses and decided to play a video game once in your life and put a little bit of time and effort in, you wouldn't have to make a fucking movie. I get that you want to expand your audience and stuff like that. That's cool. It's a business ploy. But as a player and a lover of video games in the industry, I can't respect the business decisions that they do with it, especially if they're going to demolish and ruin what it is. I could have wasted an hour and 40 minutes on probably just hanging out with my friends and talking about something that's more existentialist than anything else.
Or we could have went and watched Birds of Prey.
Or could have watched Hunter and learned some more shit about life.
Or we could have watched Bad Boys 3.
Or could have just not heard that they're making Bad Boys 4.
Wait, what? Yo, hold up, man. What? For real? Seriously? Bad Boys 4? Hold on now. No, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta look that. Bad Boys 4? Bad Boys 4 in the works. Hollywood Reporter. Holy crap. I mean, I know Bad Boys 3 did a great job. I mean, I know it sold well. What? What? Huh? What? What? I thought 3 was it. The ending of Bad Boys 3 for Life certainly leaves... Bitch, get out of here. I'm not going to agree to that. Certainly leaves the door open for a Bad Boys 4 movie, but it's only really doing that. Oh, wait, hold on. It's not a... Oh, that says January 19th. Holy crap. Well, they said it could happen, but they're not really. No, it's just a question mark. They're not doing it. Gamer Composer, don't do that to me, man. I was gonna say it. Why? Like, just end it. That's another thing too. Sometimes Hollywood, you should just end it. There's nothing wrong with just stopping when the going is good. You got Bad Boys 3. It took you a couple of years later. Let it die, man. R.I.P. You did a good job. What the fuck? I don't believe what Gamer Composer is saying. I think there could be a good video game movie. I wouldn't have supported this Sonic movie either. I'll be honest with you too. If it wasn't for the fact that I was just curious to see it, I wouldn't have gone and saw it. I'm not even gonna go see Sonic. If they make a sequel of this movie, I'm not gonna go see it. Like, bro, the product, there was so much ridiculous product placement to shit that just made no sense. I'm like, yo, did we really need to know the website to, like, you finding an apartment? Oh, I went to Zillow.com to look.
I leaned over to Lord Brioche and was like, that rent, though.
That rent.
$4,600 a month. I'm pretty sure he's not.
Bro, the product placement in that movie was too damn strong. Like, seriously. Although I still think the worst to this date in product placement for movies is fucking the Power Rangers movie doing the All Sorts of Life is in a fucking Krispy Kremes. I'm like, what? A Krispy Kremes? All Sorts of Life? Motherfuckers are getting fat in that shit. I've eaten some fatty foods at that place. There's no life coming from Krispy fucking Kremes. No life. What the fuck?
So, yeah. That's our take on it.
And,
fortunately, we're going to give it to you straight. Unbiased opinions.
I believe there could be a good video game movie. I don't think Sonic was it. I don't see how people liked it. I really have thought in my head I want to go see Birds of Prey. But I thought this movie was better than the Rise of Skywalker.
I didn't see that, so I missed something.
I'm telling you. So that's my recommendation. Gamer Composer says fuck all video game movies. I think Sonic broke him. I'm saying if you want to go see this movie, wait for it to come out on TV and get high before you watch it, or just have a drinking game. Have a drinking game every time the sister says you should get a divorce. You're definitely gonna get buzzed.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. Yo, have a drink every time Sonic kept thinking that Donut Lord was his best friend. Before he says he's his best friend. Like, I'm watching you guys. Oh, remember movie night? Oh, it was so amazing. We had a fun time watching this movie. I see you guys. I love you. You guys are my best friends. Like, I'm watching you guys take a shower and have sex together.
Yeah, it's just weird. But
oh man,
it is what it is.
Yeah, that's pretty much our take on Sonic. I still want to say to this day, Resident Evil is still the best video game movie franchise of all time. So.